Hello, I'm Carol Castiel, president of the Cape Verde Jewish Heritage Project. We made great strides in 2017. We deepened our partnerships with the Cape Verdean central and local governments and descendants, and are forging new ones with the private sector and Chamber of Tourism. Despite several challenges, CVJHP is an organization run by volunteers who have full-time jobs. We are making progress on many fronts. Cemetery restoration and signage, particularly in the island of Santo Antão and in the capital Praia, move forward. Research and documentation continue apace as CVJHP historian Angela Sofia Benoliel Coutinho nears the end of her first draft of a book about the Jewish presence. On my recent monitoring trip to Cape Verde, I had the privilege of interviewing a number of our oldest descendants, including Afonso Ben Ross, the great-great-grandson of Moisés Ben Ross, an immigrant from Tangier. I also spoke with Suzette Cohen, the granddaughter of David Jacob Cohen, a Moroccan Jewish immigrant from Mogador, now known as Essaouira. In Lisbon, our historian Angela Sofia Benoliel Coutinho and I interviewed Zelinda Cohen, another granddaughter of David Jacob Cohen. I also met with the Israeli ambassador to Cape Verde, Paul Hirschson, who is keen on supporting CVJHP goals. I even ran into a group of about 20 Israeli tourists on my flight from Lisbon to Praia. They were heading for a cruise of several islands and were looking forward to visiting the Jewish cemeteries. And that leads me to underscore why the work of the Cape Verde Jewish Heritage Project is so vital. Our relationship with the highest levels of the Cape Verdean government and descendants, our ability to mobilize technical and financial assistance, and our dedication to documenting the Jewish presence through books and videos are unparalleled. Our knowledge of Jewish customs and rituals, access to Sephardic rabbis and scholars, and contacts among the international Jewish diaspora from Tangier to Tel Aviv demonstrate our unique expertise. Through our Memoranda of Understanding with the central and municipal governments, we are helping the country prepare for even more tourists from Israel, Europe, and the United States, which will in turn contribute to Cape Verde's economic development. More and more tourists are visiting the beautiful island of Santo Antão, where we are in the process of putting the finishing touches on the 2 Jewish cemeteries. Thanks to the hard work of the mayor's office, especially Francisco Diaz and Nivaldo Leite, we are planning to have a rededication ceremony, possibly in April 2018. And as we speak, we are working feverishly to finalize the descriptions and tombstone plans for permanent signage. For more information, please visit our website, capeverdejewishheritage.org, and please join our mailing list, which you can access on our contact page. And check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/CVJHP, for regular updates. We are very grateful this year for an additional sizable contribution by one of our major benefactors, Mr. S. Daniel Abraham, founder of the S. Daniel Abraham Center for Middle East Peace. His gifts are indispensable to our research and documentation efforts. In addition, we'd like to thank His Majesty, King Mohammed VI of Morocco, whose financial support has made possible the ongoing physical restoration of the Jewish cemeteries. We salute this extraordinary gesture of a Muslim monarch who values the work of CVJHP in honoring and preserving Moroccan Jewish patrimony on Cape Verdean soil. We also thank our other vital partners, the World Monuments Fund, the American Embassy in Praia, and this year we also acknowledge a significant gift from the Stanley, Marion, Paul, and Edward Bergman Family Foundation. I personally want to thank CVJHP Vice President John Wanon, Praia-based Representative Sofia de Oliveira Lima, and Lisbon-based architect Rafael Benoliel de Carvalho for their yeoman volunteer efforts throughout the year. Even our superb videographer Gary Jaffe and webmaster Deb Scher donate their time and expertise. Finally, thanks to each and every one of you, our valued individual donors. We continue to depend on you for your financial contributions to underwrite project goals. As you undertake your year-end giving, please consider making a generous donation to the Cape Verde Jewish Heritage Project. In the coming year, we require funds to underwrite costs associated with cemetery signage and shipping, translation and distribution of our book about the Jewish presence, and, down the line, a museum devoted to telling the story of the Jews of Cape Verde, with an emphasis on the Moroccan Jews from the 19th century. You may send a check or donate via PayPal on the website. Given our status as a nonprofit 501c3 organization, your contribution is tax-deductible to the fullest extent under the law. Please help us to honor and preserve the memory of the Jews of Cape Verde by making a donation to CVJHP. Honoring the deceased through the care of their burial grounds is among the highest mitzvot in the Jewish tradition. The Jews of Cape Verde and their descendants are an integral part of Cape Verde's history, as well as of the global Jewish diaspora. They must not be forgotten. I'm Carol Castiel, President of the Cape Verde Jewish Heritage Project. Thank you for your time and continued support.